Sup, you killers? Welcome to your reading. Okay. Bringing the house down. Specifically, bringing the house down and not burning the house down. Something about bring and burn, not like a comparison in a negative way, but like how are they correlated, how are they connected, and also how are they differential at the same time. I don't know if I'm even using English correctly right now, but that is something to reflect about. Okay. And then a message that I got earlier today during my spiritual emotional spin out, I heard somewhere, there is no in between. And looking at that, thinking of that, if you see yourself as like divine, connected to God, connected to the land, whatever, if you see yourself that way, there is no in between. If you see yourself that way, you you don't have to, but at that point, like if you are, everyone has to be. Now, the issue or the speed bump, shall we say, would be that egoic part of us, or that that part of us that needs nurturing, watering, that would be like, well, to step down on yourself is to step down on others. So if at any point during your highs you're comparing to someone's lows, when you drop and they go up, what's going to happen, right? So it's important not to base your worth on other people. How we view other people is a reflection of how we view ourselves. And when you release the expectation of not everybody's going to react the same way that you do or do the same things that you do, but you can still believe in them, you can still love them, it'll still get them to where they're going. And sometimes that can draw up feelings of like, oh shit, like I could have done this a different way, or like, oh, they know all that. But it's like you did the best that you could do with what you were given at the time. And how blessed are we to experience each other in these moments, through these turbulent experiences, and untangle and mend and grow. The trampoline, the pillow, okay, wait, I want to say 1, 2, 3, no, just kidding. Okay, I don't even think it recorded that whole thing. Oh, you correct. Okay, safety is not found or no, that's not how I meant to say it. Hold on. Safety, the feeling of safety is correlated to, is tied with how you feel about yourself. Because if you know you can get through anything, if you know who you are, if you know how strong you are, how powerful you are, how empathetic you are, how caring you are, how compassionate, selfless, then like you're not gonna question you're gonna question it, but you're gonna feel safe within yourself questioning it, because you ain't lied to yourself, and you love to take the time to figure these things out for yourself and share where you're at in your journey. When it comes to super, super heavy stuff, like not everybody's gonna understand oppression versus depression versus spiritual awakening versus suicidal tendencies or ideations versus it's like one of those math patterns that you gotta continue, you know what I mean? Can you guess what is next in this sequence? My big fucking okay, if you and this one was inspired. If you love the volcano, and if you think the eruptions are miracles, why are you calling yourself crazy, impractical, bipolar, etc., when you reflect nature so elegantly? When we ignore or see this part of ourselves as ugly, unworthy, or unstable, see, that's what makes us snap. That's when things get dangerous. Yes, every situation unique, there's a little bit more, and yes, there are other dimensions, other realms of things that can impact, but all you need to focus on is your elegance. Cause elegante. Nah, I don't know. Is that even a fucking, is that, am I Hispanic? Am I being Hispanic enough for you guys? Your favorite Borinqui mixed plate Rita signing out. Ew, I love myself.